Resort fees are the bane of our existence, and in the next few videos I'm going to be talking about the various resort fees in the various parts of town. The Strip, downtown, and then of course onto the non-strip properties in town. So they all charge them. Super thanks and props go out to Steve Davison, who sent me this amazing list that he researched himself, and I checked it out. It's a good list, so we're going to tell you guys that. This video will cover downtown Las Vegas. The next one will cover the Strip. We'll talk about the off-strip properties that are popular enough that you probably did hear about them, because there's a lot of stuff you probably never even heard of. And then we'll go on and talk about what resort fees are in the next series of videos. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all the info on resort fees in the next couple of days, in the next week, that you might want. If you guys want to support the work, you guys can do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications, leave a comment. Are you okay with resort fees as long as there's value there, or do you think that they should be built into the price and that the hotels are playing funny business? Because we'll talk about that in our ultimate resort fee video after we go through all these in the next week or so. Also, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can do so. You can head on over to Patreon, patreon.com/NotLeavingLasVegas. I do videos and photos that I don't do anywhere else, release stuff early there. We have VegasFaceMask.com. My wife makes the awesome face masks here in town, and I'm happy that I have a mic, so when I go on the live strip, I can, on the strip and do it live, I can use my face mask and it won't be as mumbled as you hear right now, but that's not bad, right? They're a great mask. They go around your ears just like that. They don't go and hurt your ears and dig into them. And you guys can, of course, use the links in the first comment. Oh man, I'm tripping over my words. The first comment of this video to go and shop on Amazon for stuff you're going to buy anyways, or book stuff on Vegas.com. It all supports the channel. All right, so resort fees, we know what they are. They're an imposed fee that you have to pay even if you get a cheap room rate. Nowadays, you can actually get the room cheaper than the actual resort fee, which is just bizarre to some people. And we're going to talk about downtown. These videos might go long, they might go short, they might be what they are. We try to get our videos to 10 minutes, but if we don't have good content, we're not just going to ramble on and on and on. What strikes me as interesting about some of these resort fees downtown versus the Strip is just the price disparity. Some of the resorts downtown are beautiful properties. Fremont Street is great, but they have to compete. Now, one other thing about staying down on Fremont Strip, just a pro tip for you guys. People oftentimes ask me where the best resort to stay is for gaming. And generally, it's going to be downtown or the Stratosphere in terms of odds on slot machines and that kind of stuff. So when you're going to be staying at a property and you want to gamble and you want to know that the slot machines are paying better, or the table games might be more complimentary to you guys actually winning something, Stratosphere always has, at least they used to in the past, odd little games and odd little bets that can make you play for longer and get maximum dollar. And downtown, generally the slots are a little bit looser. Looser slots just meaning that they pay back a little bit, because they, in the past, have had to drag people down from the Strip and give them some kind of a reason other than the Fremont Street experience to actually go down there. There's not a lot of major resorts on the downtown area, but there is some iconic ones. You have stuff like the D, which was formerly Fitzgerald's. You have the Golden Nugget, which is, well, it's the Golden Nugget. It's one of those Las Vegas icons. You have the El Cortez, little properties that might give you a bit of a homey feel. So there's all sorts of reasons to go downtown. I hope you would click on the video. I'll try to remember to put the card up here, but we have our montage that we did of the opening weekend downtown on Fremont Street. It was crazy. A lot of people, a lot of busyness, and a very good vibe and atmosphere. But without further ado, let's start in no particular order. These aren't ranked or anything like that. We will get to the one that's not having any resort fees at the end of this video, if I can see any more than just the one. But it looks like number one we have to talk about is the Fremont Hotel. Fremont Hotel is, of course, named after John C. Fremont. It's right on the Fremont Street Experience, and they are $21.46. So whatever you book, add an extra $21.48 on you. Next up, we have the Downtown Grand. It's a newer renovated property. Of course, it used to be the Lady Luck back in the day. Carolyn Goodman's husband, who was the last mayor in Las Vegas. That was his big thing. Let's renovate the buildings. He was pushing for the Downtown Grand after the Lady Luck was sitting empty. $32.77, which actually puts it up there with the most expensive resort fee downtown. Let me double check that before I open my mouth and put my foot in it. Ooh, I was wrong. Okay, so that's actually not that bad compared to one other. So we're going to get to the free one and the most expensive in this video too. Then we have the D. The D is right on Fremont Street as well. It's down by the Slotzilla, so it's down by the Action. You can be right down by White Castle and get your White Castle on and eat all you can eat White Castle, because there's no buffets running right now. The Downtown Grand, the D is $28.25. Ooh, geez Louise. All right, so we got to talk about another one. That would be the Downtown Plaza Ironic that the downtown Plaza is as high as it is. I mean, it's not on Fremont Street. Its views have been recently obscured by the stage that they built up there. So they put this really bad digital sign up. Downtown, you got to get your signage game up. The Plaza is $28.28 right now. So that is a thing for the Plaza. Of course, we do have Main Street Station, which is not necessarily open right now. Main Street Station is right next to the Plaza. They used to have a train car down there, and then that got displaced. They're building up the Circa, and the Circa is kind of displacing everything downtown. It's going to be a beautiful property. Main Street Station clocks in at $21.46. Hotel Apache, that's a downtown hotel. I got to be honest, I'm not really all that familiar with the Hotel Apache. Sure, it's a place and it's listed on our list. That actually is a free one. So you can actually stay without a resort fee at the Hotel Apache. A lot of these hotels, they're not going to be able to offer any kind of resort fee and stay competitive. That will be one of them if it's a smaller one. And then we have the Golden Gate Hotel, $28.25. The Golden Nugget, that's one of our big ones. And that's one that I think is just going off of their brand name recognition. Plus, the Golden Nugget most likely has the most amenities out of any of the downtown properties. So the Golden Nugget is actually sitting in at a whopping $38.42. That actually beats some of the properties on Las Vegas Boulevard for their actual resort fees. And of course, we have the perennial favorite of a lot of people who watch the channel, the Four Queens, which comes in at $0.00. Four Queens has been free for a while. I have heard that the Golden Nugget is actually waiving resort fees right now in wake of trying to drive traffic and get people back to downtown Las Vegas. So some observations though about downtown Las Vegas. When my wife and I went down there, we did go to the El Cortez, which for some reason is not listed on my list. So I guess I failed you there in every way, shape, or form. So I will actually hope one of you guys should find the El Cortez for me and post it in the comments below. The El Cortez was incredibly understaffed. I was very, very kind of not disappointed, but I was surprised. You would think that a casino property that wants to bring people back to Las Vegas would have a ton of staff. When we went out and sat at, I think it was called Bugsy's or Siegel's restaurant. It's either Bugsy's or Siegel's. I had a very good burger. It was fantastic. The wife had the prime rib and she was really impressed by it. But we had to wait for like 20 minutes just to get somebody to bring a glass of water to us. After that, it was pretty decent. The food came out at a rapid clip. But then I had to wait another 15 minutes just to pay my bill because there was only one lady there working the entire operation and it was tough for her. So some of the hotels right now downtown, and I can speak on downtown, the Strip I'll speak on in another video, are seeing some growing pains with the reopening. So whether or not they're charging you the resort fees and you feel like it's justified, just know this, you're going to pay the resort fees. So take what I said in this video, and maybe they've gone up or maybe they've gone down. This is just the latest report that we have. Stuff changes all the time in Las Vegas, and know that you are going to pay an extra fee. So if the hotel is advertising a promotional rate of $20 per night or $25 per night, but if the resort fee is $38, you're still paying $60, $70 for your room stay in downtown Las Vegas. But that's our list of downtown Las Vegas resort fees for you guys here, an informational video. Hopefully you guys liked it. I hope you would like, share, subscribe the video. We can rage against resort fees at the end of this series of videos. Next up, we're going to do the Strip in a few days. And in a few days from that, we're going to talk about other properties in Vegas, how they all play into it, how those locals hotels compete when they're off the Strip and not on Fremont Street. And then we're going to talk about resort fees in general and why they are possibly one of the worst things that ever happened to Las Vegas and why I don't think they're going anywhere. So hopefully you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, leave us a comment on resort fees, hit up the Patreon if you guys are interested in participating and being in the credits of the videos. Head on over to vegasfacemask.com to get the best 2 damn face masks you'll ever need. We are pretty much caught up on orders right now, which is great. So we're happy to have that. New patterns coming in all the time. And you guys can, of course, go over to the different various ways to support. Shop on Amazon using the link for stuff you're going to buy anyways. Book a room or something on vegas.com. And we'll talk to you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. 3, 2, 1, and click is what I say at the end of the videos. And sometimes I do an Arnold voice on the live streams. Make sure you tune into the live streams every night. But right now we're just going to say 3, 2, 1, click. We're going to say get to the chopper. Okay, get to the chopper.